What's up everybody, Caden TXD here, back at it again with another banger for you guys. Today we're going to be starting a new series where I teach you guys how to play certain characters. If you haven't been paying any attention, it is very apparent that there are a lot of new players on Xenoverse 2 in 2021. So I'm here to teach you guys how to play your favorite characters. Now I already have an idea lined up for the next few characters, so if you want a specific character, comment down below. However, there is a disclaimer. I will not teach characters that I don't know. That should be obvious. Of course, if you comment down below a character, I will tell you if I know how to play them or not. Lastly, don't ask for Blue Cool, Base Cool, or God Cool. Thank you. Over the course of the video, you guys will learn 4 things about your character: their strengths and weaknesses, their combos, their stamina breaks, and their recovery. All of those are the essential things to learn your character. So let's get right into it. Hey, and while you're at it, please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. All the little support helps. Also, go follow me on Twitch. We should be live right now, so come through after you watch the video. For the first video of the series, we're going to be going over female Saiyans. The reason why we're going over female Saiyans first is because personally they are my fan favorite as of recently. Now I started off, like most of you, a male Saiyan main. It was very easy to use, very simple. Wanted to go Super Saiyan, wanted to go God, you know, it felt good. But over time, I've realized that male Saiyans are kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I decided to switch over like halfway through Xeno's lifespan and play a female Saiyan. Now, I can't lie, female Saiyans are really weird and sort of clunky, but they are, in my opinion, very fun to use. Let's get right into talking about their strengths and their weaknesses. For their strengths, they have really high ki blast and melee super damage. They also have a lot of knockdown combos, easy stamina breaks, and good ki recovery. The simple fact that they can do any knockback combo and hit you with a melee or ki blast super and do tons of damage is scary in its own right. Not to mention, majority of their combos end in knockdowns to the ground, which greatly assists that playstyle. Female Saiyans have multiple ways to stamina break you, so if you get caught and they know what they're doing, best believe your health bar is dropping. They also have great recovery of ki when getting hit. You are basically feeding a cannon with ammo if your combo is long and doesn't do anything to threaten their health bar. All in all, female Saiyans are great at spitting out damage, so if you get stamina broken, just assume you're dead. Unless you're a fucking loser who limits. Anyways, they are also great in PQ or raid boss events, absolutely demolishing raids and missions with their high damage makes for easy and swift clearing. Even though they boast this monstrous strength, female Saiyans have 3 glaring weaknesses. The first being their terrible recovery. Majority of female Saiyans attacks are very negative. Negative meaning it takes them a while to recover out of the animation of their attacks. Even if you know how to ki cancel, it still doesn't solve that issue. Most people counter that issue by running backflip or after image or moves of the like to help them recover from their negative frames. If you face someone with poor internet connection, even if you play at your best, the movement and recovery of female Saiyans are just too slow even if your character has a smaller build. Secondly, the fact that female Saiyans have low health compared to others really detain them from being as strong as they could be. 90% of the roster can melt your health bar, so having low health doesn't really help their case. In a sense, you can call female Saiyans the glass cannons of CACs. Not only will you have to snap and or evasive more, but it pressures you into a more defensive playstyle, which isn't something female Saiyans can get away with considering their bad recovery, which ties into our last point. Female Saiyans are very predictable. Seeing as they don't have many combo routes that are good, they usually stick to the ones that can lead into easy damage. Remember, they don't have good recovery, so if you put 2 and 2 together, you get an easy way to punish them. Any character who has better movement than them can easily turn the tide in their favor. While female Saiyan combos are threatening, they still need some form of knockback, otherwise it's just very little melee attack damage, which isn't threatening at all. Simply knowing when the knockback is coming, you can vanish or evasive away. Plus, most of their combos move them too far away to get you with the back hit. If they try, all you have to do is step forward and perfect block them. Along with their combos doing little damage, they also give a good amount of stamina back to the enemy. You see, when a character is standing upright, their stamina will come back at a slower rate. But when characters are off balance, their stamina will come back faster. Female Saiyans have a lot of combos where the enemy is off balance, which sucks. Hence why female Saiyans do knockbacks. If they prolong their combo, they're just giving out free stamina. To summarize, as long as female Saiyans can keep their combos short and stay on the aggressive with unpredictable patterns you come up with, you'll be able to finish your opponent quickly before they get a read on how you play. If after hearing all of that you're still willing to learn this character, let's get right into their combos. Now there are 4 basic combos you should know, each having their own strengths and weaknesses. The first being 5 squares. This combo can lead into a bunch of setups for female Saiyans. Its easy access to finish combos is very good, however it is very negative on blocks, so I don't recommend it if you're trying to pressure your opponent. If you're using this combo, make sure you either press triangle twice and then follow up with the super attack, or triangle square for a hard knockdown. You can also use this follow-up with the alt or super if given the chance. If your opponent snaps from this combo on the first hit, you can key cancel pretty quickly and turn around instead of back hitting. You'll have 3 options when doing this. You can shield to see if you're going to get a perfect block, assuming your opponent is faster than you, meaning that you're pretty much going on the defensive here, which is not always the play, but it will work, especially knowing that your opponent is much faster than you when it comes to their jab. Second thing you can do is you can try to mash attack and be aggressive, assuming they are slower than you. Worst case scenario is, if you do jab, you might clash, which also might reset the neutral fight, which will help you in your favor as well. Thirdly, you can be patient and dash around and get behind them. This option is for if you're not sure whether the opponent is faster than you or not. It's probably the more safer option as well. The next combo string is squares and the triangles, more specifically the first 4 squares in the triangles. This string is by far the best for female Saiyans in my opinion. Not only is it a good knockdown to the ground, but when you're on the ground, it is a hard knockdown, forcing them to snap. Utilizing this puts so much pressure on them, especially if you use supers to follow it up. It's also very good for quick follow-ups, whether it be its ultimate, supers, or a stamina break. The string can also be an infinite combo as well. It is also their best infinite combo they have. Not only does it do tons of damage, eventually they will have to snap from it. As long as you don't prolong it and finish it off quickly with a super, you'll be doing a good bit of damage to your opponent. Lastly, it's also pretty bad on block, but key canceling is much better here than on 5 squares, even if it isn't by much. The next combo string we'll be talking about is triangle and the squares. This combo is very hit or miss for me. Reason being, it's only good for setting up supers or a stamina break, and it doesn't really do that much damage either. Even though you can follow it up for a knockdown, it's way too long and most people tend to snap from it. However, you have really good recovery here, so you can mix up your opponent. I personally don't use this a lot, but you can if it suits your combos. This is also a dash attack combo, so if you're step dashing or just darting around, this is the combo you will get if you mash all squares. The reason why I said triangle and the squares is because on any character, if you hit triangle first and then do all squares, you end up doing your dash combo a lot quicker. You can also do this if you press square first. This combo can also be used as an infinite as well. However, since it does little to no damage, I don't recommend using it. You give your opponent more stamina than you are draining their health. When you are doing this move, it is also negative on block. You only get like 2 hits before you are stuck. To counter this, use moves like after image or backflip. There are some super moves you can use here as well. Moves like feint crash and shine shot are good examples. Now for the last combo string you should know is triangle square triangle, or square triangle square if you're doing a dash attack. This combo string is by far the greatest combo female Saiyans have. Not only does it do so much damage, but the mix potential for this move is outrageous. You can do everything with this string. It's also a long knockback, so you can use a lot of supers with it. You can end it with a hard knockdown as well for easy supers or alts, or you can stamina break them after snap. Did I mention you can turn this into an infinite? No? Well, you can. This string is so goddamn good, it's insane. It even has good spacing for back hit, which most of the combos don't have. You can cancel 5 squares into it, and you can also cancel dash attack into it. It's downright criminal how good this move is. But it still has its weaknesses. It's very negative on block. Key canceling will not save you all the time. It will help you, but not by much. If you really don't want to get punished by using this, I advise you to use the moves I mentioned earlier. Were you paying attention? You fucking goober. I know you weren't. Go back and find out. Got it? Alright, let's move on. An honorable mention is 4 triangles. The reason why this isn't a staple combo is 2 big reasons. The first being gaps. I know what you're thinking.
What the fuck is a gap?
A gap is Xenoverse's way of telling you your combo is not true. In most combos, there is a small window of opportunity that allows players to stop blocking and block again within a frame's time span. This promotes players to mash block to get a perfect block out of you. If you mash block, you're fucking dog shit, so don't do it. The second reason being it is very predictable and slow. You can easily PB the string's first hit. Since this is the only combo females can actually recover from without using a key blast or super, it will be easy to just wait for them to step dash back or around and do the same combo. You can put pressure on people with it if they aren't good at perfect blocks. Even though I said all of that, this still has a few good things about it. It can be an infinite and a decent damaging one too if you have good melee damage. You can step dash the string to go into other strings that can lead into better finishes for your combo. Now that we have went over all your combo strings, let's finish this by showing you your stamina breaks and a little gameplay on female Saiyans. To summarize everything about female Saiyans, they have a very contradicting style of play. Their seamless aggression and powerful movement will make you think that they have a way to keep themselves safe, when in reality if you don't know what you're doing you can easily be oppressed by others. Keep your combos to a minimum and have a reliable escape option and stay aggro. Knowing these will be crucial to your play as a female Saiyan. If you feel like you're good enough to tweak this and make it your own, by all means. Just use what I taught you today to start developing your playstyle for female Saiyans. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.
Sick, nasty, lick it and don't ask me. Puff, puff, fast, admit it, you live fast. I throw dumb cash at bitches that like candy. They looking for a bag the minute they go back. She get sick, nasty, lick it and don't ask me. Puff, puff, fast, admit it, you live fast. I throw dumb cash at bitches that like candy. They looking for a bag the minute they